Are you guys looking for quick and tasty snack alternatives? Well, today we're making spiced chickpeas. This is a great recipe when you have friends coming over, but you're tired of nuts, you're tired of chips, you want something a bit more exotic. This is the exact type of thing you should do, and it takes literally 5 minutes to make. The only thing that you need to do in advance is soak the chickpeas overnight. So we've soaked these overnight, and then you want to make sure to dry them up with some paper towels to make sure there's not too much water in it before you put it in the hot oil, because then that oil would just go all over the place and it'll be very unsafe. So we want to make sure that they're nice and dry, get our oil hot. So once you start seeing it smoke just slightly, it means it's good to go. These should take about 5 minutes to cook. So we can go ahead and just gently place them in our wok. Once you see all the chickpeas kind of rise above just like this and become a nice light toasted brown, they're basically good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and place them on some paper towels just to kind of drain the excess oil. So when they rise to the top like that, it basically means that they're nice and airy and crunchy and exactly where you want them to be. Now while waiting for that to finish, what we're gonna do is a very kind of quick spice blend to mix in with our chickpeas. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some fennel seeds and just toast them very lightly. Once they start popping, you can kind of move them around. You don't want to burn them, you want to get them to a nice kind of caramel brown. These look like they're ready. So we can go ahead and remove these towels. So you'll see that they're nice and crunchy. Some oil on them is actually important for all the spices to kind of just come together and really stick to them. To start with our fennel seeds and mix some smoked paprika. You can also use some pimentón dulce and then a little bit of cayenne pepper. So the amounts are really up to you. I usually start with a teaspoon of paprika and just a pinch of cayenne. And if you want it hotter and spicier, you can go ahead and add more cayenne if you want to. And then a little bit of cumin powder. And we'll finish up with some salt. Now you don't want to go overboard with the salt because we're going to add some Parmesan cheese on top, which will add to the overall seasoning of the dish. So a good generous pinch. Toss everything together. These go into our bowl. Then we're gonna add some beautiful Parmesan cheese, and what's gonna happen is, since these are nice and hot still, that cheese is just gonna slightly melt and then just really give you that extra kind of flavor that you need. And we finish it with just a beautiful extra virgin olive oil right from the top. And that, for me, beats mixed nuts every time.